Welcome. We're just going to wait a few minutes to allow others to join, and we'll start very soon. But thank you all for joining. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Maggie.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I know it's evening for them.
I'm gonna go dark. Hello,
Oh, you are.
girls.
Okay. Oh, good. And your friend.
Really looking forward to hearing about your experience.
Hi, Tina.
Hi there.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny. Good morning.
All right. I think we'll just give it a few more seconds. Well, I know we have about 20 people signed up. Give people a chance to sign on. All right. I think we'll get started. So welcome, everybody. I think I know most of you. Welcome to, this is our Giving Tuesday kind of webinar. And we thought that in celebration of Giving Tuesday, it would be a great opportunity to have you hear directly from two of our amazing SEGA students, Narath and Nailat, who had the exceptional experience of being able to participate in an international robotics competition in Singapore this past fall. So as probably some of you saw, this is being recorded. We're going to do some introductions, but at the end, we, after the girls have had a chance to share their experiences with us, we would love for you to ask questions. And you can do that, of course, by raising a hand and unmuting or putting it in the chat, just the normal ways that we do things. So I think all of you know that Nurturing Minds in SEGA, this is our 15th anniversary, our 15th year of operation with Nurturing Minds, of course, being the nonprofit based here in the United States that is responsible for raising funds and awareness and providing some technical assistance to SEGA, our partner. SEGA stands for Secondary Education for Girls Advancement. And they actually now run 3 programs serving over 2,500 adolescent girls from highly economically challenging circumstances throughout the country. And one of those programs, of course, is the SEGA Girls School, where these lovely young women attend as Form 3 students. And we are very fortunate, you can't see her, but she's going to say hello, to have Ellie Sarakikia with us, with the girls here today. Ellie is the headmistress.
Hello.
Ellie.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Ellie.
Hello, so nice to see you.
She is SEGA's headmistress, and of course, so that is responsible for the excellent academic outcomes that our students have, and really responsible for, helping to these young women like these girls reach their full potential. Another thing I wanted to mention, we're very excited that Narath and Nailat are really, interested in studying science. A couple of years ago, we decided to start a STEM program at SEGA where we invite volunteers, mostly from the United States, although they don't have to be from the US, to go over for about 10 days and work with our youngest students, the Form 1 girls, to really get them excited about science subjects. so that they'll thrive, like Narath and Nailat are doing so, because there's great jobs in the sciences as well. And really by the second year, after the second year of high school in Tanzania, you have to choose a path. So they have to decide if they're going to continue with science subjects or they want to do business or go on to liberal arts. So we're really trying to encourage more of our students to go into science subjects. So we have Miranda here, and at the end, she'll share a little bit more about our STEM program and the opportunities for volunteering, if you are interested. So I wanted to also share just a little bit about First Global, which is the organization that sponsored the International Global Competition that they participated in. So First Global is a US-based nonprofit. FIRST is actually an acronym for inspiration and recognition of science and technology. Their mission is to inspire leadership and innovation in youth from all nations by empowering them through education in STEM, in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And they did start back in 1989, but they started to do these global challenges, these big international competitions in 2017. And so this one, of course, was just this past fall in Singapore. After 4 days of competition, collaboration, and cultural exchange, the 2023 First Global Challenge concluded with an astounding display of talent, innovation, and global unity. The theme was Hydrogen Horizons, and the competition brought together the next generation of STEM leaders from 191 nations, which I just think is amazing, and united in their pursuit of sustainable energy solutions and a brighter tomorrow. So now I will introduce our ladies here, our young ladies. So Nailat is, as I said, a Form 3 student, and she is deeply passionate about computer coding and programming. Her dream is to become a computer engineer, and that is a testament to her unwavering commitment to the world of technology. Nailat's enthusiasm for coding and her desire to innovate are evident in her constant pursuit of knowledge and her dedication to honing her programming skills. As a member of Team Tanzania, Nailat contributed her creativity and determination, playing a crucial role in the team's coding and programming endeavors. Narath is also a talented Form 3 student, and she stands out for her active involvement in design projects. Her dream of becoming an engineer is a natural extension of her creativity and her interest in problem solving. Narath's design skills and innovative thinking added a valuable dimension to Team Tanzania's approach, enabling them to conceptualize and create robotic solutions that stood out both technically and aesthetically, which is very cool. So today we're going to hear from Nailat first. So I'll turn it over to you, Nailat.
Thank you. Hello. My name is Nailat Alex Chunga. I'm Form 3 Science student studying at SEGA Girls Secondary School from Morogoro in Tanzania. And I'm 17 years old, and I'm 6th child out of 7 children in our family. And at home, I live with my both parents together with my other relatives. And here is my fellow, whom we have selected also to go in Singapore.
Okay, my name is Nurat Shaib. I'm 16 years old, and I'm also Form 3 Science studying at SEGA Girls Secondary School for Morogoro in Tanzania. To my side, I'm the firstborn in our family. So my family appreciates me and they need my assistance. Happy to see you all.
So we are among of the SEGA students who are selected to go in Singapore for the robotic competition. So far, in this competition, I'm going to explain to you about how we got selected and how we got the opportunity to go in Singapore for the robotic competition. I remember it was during holiday when I was at home with my sister. We received a call from our deputy headmaster, and he told me that, Nailat, you are among of the SEGA students who are selected to go in Singapore for the robotic competition. Wow, it was so amazing. I was so happy because I never think if I get this opportunity to go in other countries to participate in such kind of things. I was so happy by that time. Also, my family, once they heard about that thing, they were so happy. So far, my teacher told me that you are not only one who are selected to go in Singapore, but from our school, you are selected too. But in other school, other part of Tanzania, like Dar es Salaam, 3 students were selected also to go in Singapore. So also my teacher told me that the criteria that they used to get the student who's supposed to go in Singapore, the students have to be strong in science subjects. And as we are both taking science in our school, and we are taking science subjects, studying, and we love them. So my friend here is going to explain the training, because before going to the Singapore, we had to participate the training, which was conducted in Dar es Salaam. So my friend is going to give the details about the training.
During September holiday, it was on 2nd of September, we went to the Dar es Salaam so as we can attend our training. During our training, we learned on how to make a robot and how to control it. Although there was another part of program, but we are not able to participate in it. As our journey, we took like almost 2 weeks. Then the training was accompanied with 2 mentors who are Engineer Juliana and Madam Adra. And all they were under control of Madam Kofi. This training, it was so exciting and so interesting, as it was the first time to make a robot. So we know, what is this? So we're just having that excitement of making the robot. And we're asking many questions. How are we doing this? How are we doing this? What is this called? And our friends, they're answering us. So we are so lucky to attend that training. And on 16th of September, we came back to school to continue with our study. My friend is going to explain about the journey to Singapore.
So after we have finished our training, because the training have taken almost 2 weeks, as my first explained it. After we finished our training, we had to prepare ourselves for the journey to Singapore. I remember it was 4th of October on Wednesday. We went to at Nyerere International Airport of Tanzania in Dar es Salaam, and our journey has taken 3 flights to reach in Singapore. The first flight was from Dar es Salaam in Tanzania to Addis Ababa in Ethiopia. And the second flight was from Addis Ababa to Bangkok in Thailand. And the third flight was from Thailand to Singapore. We arrived in Singapore at 7 p.m. on 5th of October. It was another day, next day on Thursday. Actually, after we arrived there, we were warmly welcomed by First Global Challenge organizers. They have taken us, but at that time, we were different countries, representatives from different countries around the world. So they were like organizing us, other people are taken to different hotels found in Singapore, and us, we are taken in Hotel Boss, which is found also in Singapore. So we have taken our night, we have spent our night there in Hotel Boss, and for the next day, went in a venue which was called Expo Free. That was the venue which our competition was conducted. After reaching in that venue, for that day, like we supposed to make any correction from our robots, and there was robot hospital that if there is any mistake from our robots, we had to bring that robot to that robot hospital so that they can improve it. That was all the process was done in the first day. The second day, it was welcoming ceremony. In that opening ceremony, different countries around the world, the representative ones were announced, And also their tourist attraction also announced the same to us in Tanzania, because we are representative of Tanzania. Our tourist attraction was announced like Mount Kilimanjaro. So it was like so fantastic to us for the in that opening ceremony. After that opening ceremony, for the third day was the day of competition. It was almost we were going to do the competition. And the competition was done by the countries which were there in that in Singapore. So let me give the chance my friend to explain about more competition.
The competition was done in Team Alliance. This means that there were 3 countries which represent one team. They acted as one team. And the Team Alliance were changed according to the match. It didn't mean that you'll be the same team all over the matches. No, they were changed so as to exchange the experiences. The robot had to perform 4 tasks. First was collecting, second storing, third transporting, and fourth was conversion. In field of our competition, there was an area where the oxygen balls and hydrogen balls were kept, but they were in form of water, means there were 2 hydrogen and 1 oxygen. Now the robot had to separate hydrogen and oxygen and put them in their specific accumulator. The rule was, for instance, hydrogen ball enters in the oxygen accumulator, that it was not counted as a score. As the main theme was hydrogen horizon, means it produces more hydrogen in the world. So the aim is to produce hydrogen. Now, the balls which we are having most scores they are for hydrogen. After the robots had separated the oxygen balls from hydrogen balls, they're supposed to put them in the accumulator. Then there was one more human player who's supposed to take oxygen balls from the oxygen accumulator and throw them to the electrolyzer, where the conversion process was taking place. Oxygen accumulator was supposed to be pushed by the robots, which means that that's transporting. So it's supposed to be transported to the electrolyzer, so as the conversion process supposed to take place. But lucky enough, we were able to perform 3 functions out of 4: transporting, collecting, and store. We appreciate our robots, and we think that if it happened next time, we'll get the chance, we'll improve more. So those, they were all about our competition. There are things which are supposed to be done during our competition. And wonderful thing, all functions were supposed to be done within 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That's how it was excited. Thank you so much for listening me.
And actually, in that competition, we didn't win in that competition actually, but to us, we are the winners, because it was our first time. It was our first time actually to make the robots, and we didn't even know the idea on how to make the robots. Also, it was good as it was the first time, but we did the thing, which was perfect thing. I remember other countries, yes, were the winners, but to our side also we are winners. To get the skills on how to make the robot, also to participate in that competition, it was just like such kind of win also. So we are the winners, I can think. And we are so excited to participate in that competition. And from that competition, we got different skills. Like one of the skills is how to make the robot. And we can use that robot in different aspects in our life. For example, here at SEGA, we can design our own robot that can influence environmental conservation. And also the robot we can design in such a way that can be useful or replace human labor in the industries. So those are the skills that we got, and also we can even use in our daily life and daily activities. Oh, we are so happy to be involved in the competition. We are so happy and really amazing. And we are feel proud of ourselves to be involved in that competition.
All in all, we can say we are appreciating you. We are appreciating you for your supporting. You supported us. We didn't even think of going to another continent, but because of you, God gave you the power to help us to reach our destination. We thank you so much, and may God bless you to continue with your good heart, not only to us, but also to others. Thank you so much. We are appreciating you so much.
Thank you so much, all of you.
Thank you, girls. That was so interesting to hear every step of the way. Yes. Very, very cool. I know I have a bunch of questions, but I wanted to see if anybody here in the room has questions that you have for the girls.
I have one. So, thank you, girls. That was really lovely. And I was wondering how you were selected out of all the girls at SEGA to participate.
Oh, okay.
As my friend said, there were some criteria which teachers used to
Okay.
choose people. Like first, a student should perform or should involve in STEM activities. And as we are among the students who were involved in STEM activities, but also the students are supposed to be strong or good at science subjects, for example, chemistry, physics, mathematics, and others like. So we can say like through the sum of criteria, they saw us like we are the best among the rest.
Okay. I see.
I understand there's a coding club at SEGA. Are you both part of the coding club?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Did that help you a lot with the skills that you needed to be able to work on the robot?
Yeah, yes, I can say yes, it helped us. And though there was like a challenge about the programming, because in our coding club, we didn't reach that part of programming. Lucky enough, we had our friends from Dar es Salaam who knew about the programming. So somehow, because we didn't get enough time to be taught about that programming, but he just taught us even like some few concepts about the programming, even though like it was like something which was new to us.
And we wish if we could be able to program, and we will wish to learn it.
I'm sure you will get there for sure. Now, did I hear you say that you not only worked with Team Tanzania, but did you also work with other teams as part of the competition from people from other countries, or you just worked with your one team?
No, as I said, the team alliance means that in one team, there was 3 countries. For example, in the first match, we were Team Tanzania, Team Cuba, and one more team. So we are just like exchanging. Maybe this match will be with these countries and another match will be with another countries. So to improve more cooperation. But also we had the chance of asking our friends. If something don't know, you may ask, oh, sorry, may you assist me something? For example, we are able to ask China about how did they make their robot. And through that, we are able to improve our robots.
That's great.
So there are like teamwork, not only to our country, but also to other countries. We had that teamwork. Like if I don't know something, I have to go to ask it to another country. It was like that. Among the representatives from other countries, all of us, we have done the same thing.
Did everybody speak English on all of the teams?
No, it was like this, like the one language which was used by all people is English. But for example, maybe Team Tanzania, maybe like we are in our team, we can just use our Kiswahili language because it is a part of promoting our language in other countries. Yeah. So it was like we were doing that thing. But once we meet with other people, like we're speaking one language which was English.
Does anybody else have any questions?
I have one. What kind of program would you like to see added to SEGA's programming for the future?
One kind of program which I would really like to be added in SEGA is to program the robot and to teach students, or to initiate something about robotic
issues.
Yes, maybe to teach them how to make or technique, because I can say like SEGA is the world of changing our Tanzania country. So I will wish that thing to happen in our Tanzania. So one program more to be added is that of programming the robots and making it.
Thank you. So Jenny, were you part of First Global? Is that Miranda said you were the one who first introduced us to the program.
Good morning. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's kind of a crazy story, which I'll let Miranda tell you, but she found me, I think, on the internet because I deal with STEM volunteers, but have been involved with FIRST for more than 20 years, but now retired from FIRST. But for 2 years, I held the volunteer position of called Judge Advisor for First Global, meaning training and managing all the judges. And one of the things that the girls did not talk about is that they were being judged. It's not just the robot game. So they were also hopefully interviewed at some point and observed at many points by an international group of judges. And then there are not enough awards given out, but awards given out during the final ceremonies for things that have nothing to do with the robot performance. And one of the things I want to mention that the girls touched on is that all of the FIRST programs they're really not about robotics. It's been described as the robot is the campfire they all sit around. But it really is about teamwork and problem solving. And it made me smile to hear one of the girls say that they know what they would improve on next time. And that is the goal of the whole thing. There is no way that robotics can all be taught in one thing, but the experience, and First Global was started for the experience that they had. And when they were talking about working with other teams, that is intentional, that through the matches, they are randomly assigned to work with other teams. And then they come up with they call them the seeding matches. So it's not just how well you do and your team does, but you are forced to work with and communicate with other teams, just like real life at work.
Right. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. maybe that's a good segue, Miranda, into you sharing a little bit about our STEM program. Yeah.
Of course, yes. Yeah, thank you, Jenny. Yeah, I just messaged Jenny online, found her. I was trying to recruit for our STEM program. So she had a lot of great advice and pointers to share, and this was just one of them. And it's crazy to see how we spent 3 hours, maybe we spent a lot of time in that coffee shop talking, and now look what it's led to, which is fantastic. So get out there and have more coffee with people. So, as Lauda has mentioned, our STEM program, so the goal is to inspire students to pursue STEM studies and STEM careers. So when you visit SEGA, you'll actually, a lot of the students want to be medical doctors, which is great. We need medical doctors, but we also want to expose the students to other STEM careers that are out there for them to pursue, like robotics, maybe could be an option. So that's one of our goals, is to expand and kind of inspire students to pursue those STEM careers and studies. So our program is 10 days in total. We do host 5 days of lessons, and our lessons teach photosynthesis, solar energy, light and heat, weather and climate, how to use a microscope, acids and bases, and my favorite is our astronomy day. So our theme is to really show students, teach them more about climate change and how climate changing is affecting their daily lives in Tanzania. We do take the students off campus on a field trip, and this year we're exploring taking them to a hydroelectric plant, which is nearby. Which would be really cool to have a whole tour of the plant. We are also excited that we're going to invite 2 medical doctors to, all the students who want to be medical doctors, so they can actually hear from a doctor what it's like. So we're inviting a cardiologist and a neurologist to the school this year as well. And we are also excited to welcome back one of the leading astronomers in Tanzania to lead us on our astronomy day, Dr. Jawaji. He joined us last year and it was fantastic. It was actually my favorite day, so we're going to invite him back as well. So if you are interested in learning more about how to support the STEM program, that next year will be our 3rd year, let me know. I will put my email in the chat, and I'll also provide a link with more information too. So let me know if you want to go to Tanzania and meet Naila and Nura and lead us in some STEM activities. Thank you, Lauda.
Thank you. Does anybody else have any questions before we close out for today? Well, I want to thank you, girls, Naila and Nurath, and I want to thank you all for joining us. And I also want to remind everybody that it is Giving Tuesday, and you'll probably see in your inboxes today, we are actually kicking off a campaign in the month of December to encourage more people to help with student scholarships. We still have 23 Form 1 students who are in need of a scholarship supporter. And I know some of you may already be doing that. So if you are, please help spread the word by sharing with others. I know some of you are long-term and multiple scholarship supporters, so please help us to share that information with others. A tree of knowledge or a full scholarship is $2,500 at the school. Partial is $750, and it really enables us to provide all of the fantastic education like these young ladies are receiving. So more bright girls in Tanzania will have an opportunity at quality education. So thank you all so much, and happy holidays.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Laura.
We love you.
Thank you,
Bye.
girls. Good luck with your exams.
Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.